From a chance to win a brand new car to free adoptions for all of our adoptables, our partners are stepping up in major ways to help AHS Pets. We're going to tell you all about that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday morning. Now, like we say time and time again, we truly could not save the lives of sick, injured, and abused pets without the support from our community and absolutely amazing partners who allow us to be able to save little ones like this. Pets like adorable little Sweetie, who absolutely is in the running for Best Smile. She knows her angles and is making sure everyone knows about it. We'll introduce you to her in just a bit. And of course, it wouldn't be a Pets on Parade show without telling you about a pet in need of temporary care until they're ready for adoption. We'll tell you all about how you can help tiny kittens like this shortly. But first, let's meet this sweet mama who has done an excellent job of raising her pups and now needs someone to help baby her. Barry, I think you might be familiar with her pups. I don't know, I might be mistaken.
Now, this is really exciting for me because she is the mother of my foster puppies right now, and I had seen pictures of her, but I had never met her, and I'm finding out that she's just a wonderful, very, very, very sweet girl. She came in from a local rescue as pregnant, and we're able to take care of dogs like that because of our maternity suites that we have. So into the maternity suite she went. She gave birth to 8 puppies. They were born on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. And the pups doing really, really well. All went off to foster care. Like I said, I have 3 of them. She has some allergies, we think. She's on meds right now for itchy skin. She might get over that, though. Allergies can be both either environmental or food-based, so you never know what it is. But she's doing very, very well. We're asking people in the family to all meet her. She can be a little timid sometimes, and so, and also with other animals, with other dogs, she likes calmer dogs to live with. So if you have a dog, please bring them on down and have them meet Sedona. She's a wonderful, wonderful puppy. And you know, because of our maternity suites and what we're able to do with our foster program, we were able to save the lives of nine pets because of that.
Oh, absolutely amazing. And everyone is in love with Mama, just like her pups. So thank you so much for that, Perry. And it might be dry outside, but it's raining kittens at the Arizona Humane Society, and Carrie's incredible team is helping us save even more lives than ever. Carrie, the number of fosters that have come through our doors is astounding.
The number of fosters and the number of kittens that need to go to foster. So I have just one little baby with us today. This is Foggy. Foggy's only 3.5 weeks old. He is the tiniest little tot. He's not sure about life yet. He's still trying to figure out sights, sounds, taste, smell. He is just graduated from taking milk from the bottle, and he's now on to syringe feeding. So he's going to need a foster that can syringe feed him every 3 to 4 hours until he's able to eat on his own. The length of case for this care, Kelsey, will be about 5 weeks before he's ready to be altered and go up for adoption. But as you said, it is indeed raining kittens. Each day in our Bottle Baby ICU, we have anywhere from 50 to 70 kittens, and that is so many mouths to feed. So we are looking for new foster heroes, or foster heroes that don't currently have any pets in their home, any foster cases, to step up and take some of these little kittens. We need to get them moving out of our Bottle Baby ICU because the number of kittens that come into the shelter every day is staggering, and we want to be able to save as many lives as possible. These tiny ones just give such joy. It's so fun to see them blossom into their own personalities. And as of course, we'll provide all of the supplies that you need to take care of any foster pet, including the food, medical care, medications, and most importantly, guidance that you'll need on this adventure. So please, Foggy is asking, hey, come take me home today.
Oh my goodness, look at that little paw, just so adorable. Thank you so much, Carrie, for that life-saving message. And don't miss the opportunity to show your support for AHS by voting for Phoenix Magazine's 2023 Best of the Valley. AHS has held the title of Best Nonprofit and Best Place to Volunteer in the lifestyle category since 2020, this includes a generous donation for our furry friends. We need your help to defend this honor and help us make a real difference for pets in need. Let's show some love to our four-legged friends. You can vote for the Arizona Humane Society through May 21st by visiting phoenixmag.com. And we saw this smiley pup at the beginning of the show, and I gotta say, her two furs are even better in person. Lisa, who is this sweet girl?
Well, this is the appropriately named little sweetie, and she is just the sweetest thing. She has this adorable little underbite. Look at all those teeth in there. We have her listed as a terrier, but I'm going to tell you, I bet she's a lot more Shih Tzu than terrier. She is really soft-coated. As you can see, she had to be groomed. And kind of just a mercy groom, which means she was so matted. She had ticks. She had cactus needles in there. She's got a couple wounds that are healing on her back here from having cactus needles matted into her coat. So she has a little Shih Tzu tail with a little bit of a floof on the end that our groomer left for her, luckily. But like I said, she had tick fever when she came in April. And all that is from ticks. It's a bacteria that when the ticks attach to them, they get sick. So she needed antibiotics. She is fully recovered from that now. So she got her round of antibiotics in April. She stayed at a foster home who were the ones that named her little sweetie. So what does that tell you? You know when our fosters pick a name like that they're wonderful. But she does not need any additional care. She's healthy enough now she was spayed, vaccinated, microchipped. She will need grooming in the future when her coat grows back in. But they say that she is just the sweetest thing in the world. She's 4 years old, and right now is a wonderful time to consider bringing a pet into your home, because thanks to the Bissell Pet Foundation, all adoption fees are waived. That's everybody, puppies, kittens, dogs, cats, anybody you think that would be great for your home. It's a wonderful time, thanks to Bissell, for everybody to be able to bring a pet into their home, and it opens space in the shelters. It's called the Empty a Shelter event for a reason. We need those kennels for the new dogs coming in. We have a lot of sick and injured. So if you've got space in your home, now is the perfect time to come get one of these little cuties, especially little sweetie. She's not going to take much room, and she's at a great age. So come on down and help us out by adopting.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Lisa. And like Lisa mentioned, all of our pets have completely waived fees through Monday, including adorable little kittens like this. I mean, everyone has just been fawning over them in studio, Linda.
Yes. Well, I've got sisters here. They're 8 weeks old. I'm holding Alula, and Janine is holding Eve. And they were found in a dumpster with two other siblings. But they are rescued here, and they came to foster care. They were bottle baby fed, and they're eating their wet and dry food now, and they're eating very well. Now, these two sisters don't have to go home together, but wouldn't it be nice to have them together, especially with the adoption now fee being waived? We've got two for the price of zero, and Janine's going to tell us why sisters should stay together.
Well, for one thing, knowing how cats think, they do so much better in pairs just because they learn off of each other. They're not learning from humans, they're learning from how to be an adult cat and like what's appropriate play, and then they chase each other. So they're almost easier to have two instead of one. So, you know, like instant bonding. I mean, they love each other. They've been together for weeks now. And so you cannot go wrong. And they will just give you so much more entertainment value just true. Because, you know, cats are hilarious to watch.
Two for the price of zero.
Yeah. Yay.
Absolutely. Thank you, ladies. And two, right now, to be able to help, you are able to visit azhumane.org/hills to be able to get your donation doubled up to $15,000. And speaking of homeless pets, who wouldn't love a brand new car while helping our sweet ones? Make sure to keep those channels locked right here. We're going to be joined by our great partners from Valley Toyota dealers after the break. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, like we mentioned earlier, the Arizona Humane Society truly could not save the lives of the almost 18,000 pets that we care for each and every year without the support of our amazing partners. And today we have a very exciting way for you to be able to not only help our pets, but also win a huge prize thanks to Valley Toyota Dealers. And joining me today is none other than Ben Tsai from Valley Toyota Dealers. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Kelsey. Great to see you again.
So amazing. Always love working with you, and especially for such a great cause. But before we get into the amazing raffle that I'm sure everyone's very excited to hear about, can you tell us a little bit about your role and just really what the Valley Toyota Dealers stands for in our community?
Sure. First of all, the Valley Toyota Dealers is the association of the 10 Toyota dealers here in town. And they work together, certainly obviously to sell Toyotas, but they actually have taken a big initiative to put back into the community. I happen to be their association manager. I help manage a lot of community things for them, as well as all the advertising. So it's a great activity. I'm getting distracted. So the Humane Society is just one of the things that they like to do to put back into the community that we all live and work in here.
Absolutely, and Valley Toyota Dealers truly makes a huge impact on our community. And one way, like you mentioned, is with the Arizona Humane Society. They have been partners with us for quite a number of years and have really, truly made a huge impact in those few years.
Yep, we're pretty excited. You've really done such a wonderful job. The association has donated cars for the raffles to help raise funds for the Humane Society, and you really have done such a wonderful job in taking care of the animals. I've toured the facilities, and it's just amazing all the work that everyone does, the volunteers, the dedication. I was really impressed, and what you do with the vehicle raffle is amazing. You do the best job, I think, in town.
Oh my goodness. Well, who doesn't want the chance to win a brand new car while knowing that their funds goes to helping little ones like this? And with an average cost of care of almost or over $1,200 for the almost 18,000 pets, it's truly incredible. In just 5 years, 8 car raffles, Valley Toyota Dealers has helped us raise $1 million for homeless pets, which is absolutely incredible. Now it's time to get into the fun stuff for everyone out there watching. What do they need to know about this year's car raffle?
Gosh, it's just to get to that $1 million figure was just, mind-boggling for us. It wasn't really something we set out to do at first. And the opportunity to do this with you is wonderful. The vehicles, I feel fortunate that we get to work with Toyota. They make a great product, and I think it's great for pet owners. I'm a pet owner, multiple rescues, etc. And we really enjoy doing that. And I don't think this is the end. We have this vehicle coming up by the end of the next month. I think at the end of this month, the raffle will be over. But I'll tell you today that we are on line to go ahead and donate another vehicle for later in the year.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so if anyone visits azhumane.org/Toyota, if you don't happen to win this raffle by May 31st, if you enter, you're going to have another chance later on in the year.
Yep. So,
oh my goodness.
That's all continuing to support the Humane Society. You bet.
Oh my gosh. Well, you heard it here, right here on Pets on Parade first. Thank you so much, Ben. And just to give a little background, it will be a 2023 brand new Toyota RAV4 for this raffle. Now, you mentioned it a little bit before, but you are continuing this tradition with yet another car raffle this year. Yep. Why is it just so important to you, even personally? Why do you want to be able to help these homeless pets?
Oh gosh. It really stems back to really what our entire board really believes in, and putting back in the community is really important. They do tons of stuff. You are definitely one of our key partners, but they work with many organizations throughout the community, actually over 30. So I get to be the one that gets to make those wonderful phone calls and said, hey, we're going to help you out because the need is great, whether it's homelessness or pets in need or animals of any kind, and you name it. And it's really rewarding. I'm often just a messenger, but I'm part of the machine, if you will, and it's a real treat for me.
Oh my goodness. Well, it is definitely a treat for you guys to partner with us. We are so excited. I cannot believe we're going to have a second car raffle this year. It is amazing. Ben, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for everything that you do for us.
You bet. You bet.
Now, like we mentioned, you can visit azhumane.org/Toyota to be able to get your raffle tickets today. There's only 10,000 that will be sold this time, so make sure to visit that today. And you know that your funds are going towards little ones like this. And make sure to keep those channels locked in right here, because have you ever seen a cat that can walk on a leash? Well, if that has been your dream, then you are definitely going to want to stay tuned to meet Binks. We're going to introduce you to him when we come back. Welcome back to the show. Now, it's not every day that you see a moo cow, and he has his own room right now. He's a special in the green room. But you know what? Who do you think wore the spots better, Perry?
You know what? He's special because he's a star. That's why he's in the green room. Only stars get into the green room. This guy right here was confiscated by a local police department, found in an alley, tied, no food, no water. Got him back to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, and he's actually in pretty good shape. So luckily, he was probably only in that alley for a very, very short period of time. You know, I said confiscated by Phoenix Police Department. We have a cruelty investigator team which goes out, but we don't have the authority to do some of the things that we need. So PD comes with us. Last year, we did 8,100 of those kind of investigations, and this guy was another statistic for this year. Another thing that we also do is we're not only on scene with those police officers, we go into the courtroom and testify also, because our animal cruelty investigators are considered to be expert witnesses in these cases. So it's just another way we're helping the animals. This guy is 2 years old. He is a big cow, a Guernsey, a Hereford. I don't know my cow breeds very well, but come on down and check out Moo Cow.
Oh my goodness, so cute. That head tilt is adorable. Thank you so much for that, Perry. And we saw this very special kitty right before the break. Janine, I know that he also holds a very special place in your heart as well.
He does. I've been fostering him for 3 months. He was brought by a Good Samaritan as an injured, sick stray to an emergency animal clinic. He had some head trauma and some wounds on him. And after the first week I had him, he actually developed 2 cysts on one side and 1 on the other, right at his rib cage. And at 8 months old, he only weighed 5 pounds. So I actually think he was picked up by a bird of prey and dropped. And so, because he's very adventurous, so I think he told that bird, no way, not today, bird. So, but I mean, he had this, that cleared up, no problem. And then he had a little bit of a cold, so we kind of treated him for that. And then he developed a little ringworm on his nose, so that's why it turned into a 3-month thing. But it was so fast. We caught it so early, and the vets at the Animal Trauma Hospital, they do such good work with making sure that they're going to be totally healthy, ready to go. But he has been, I can say, a perfect cat, basically. And you saw earlier he was walking on a leash, and I knew with his adventurous spirit that he would be great for that. And this is actually a little dog harness. The cat ones that I tried, he didn't like them. He liked the dog one. But make sure you get a bungee style leash, because cats kind of have a mind of their own, and they tell you where they want to go. And then if they don't want to go there, they will flip over on their back and just start rolling all over the ground. But he's been great with my dogs. The vacuum cleaner, I've almost, ran over him with a vacuum, because he's like chasing it like a dog. He follows you room to room to room. He just wants to be with his people. And being, having the ringworm situation, he actually wound up being confined to a room. So he figured out how to get out of that room. But you will have the best pet ever if you come adopt him.
Oh, absolutely adorable. Thank you so much for that, Janine. We're going to have to get you to leash train our CWF kitties. And we want to give a huge shout out for new veterinary clinic digs, thanks to PetSmart Charities for their support in improving our Margaret McAllister Brock Veterinary Clinic at our South Mountain campus. This generous grant makes our clinic more sustainable operationally in an effort to offer quality and low-cost veterinary services to pet owners. As part of this gift, an additional exam room was built to give more space for dogs and cats, allowing us to serve more pets and their families. That is a huge win for our furry friends. And we absolutely love pets with human names, and these two are no exception. And he is just taking an affinity to you, Linda. He doesn't want to let go.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, this playful little kitten is Peter, and this is his brother Jack, and they're 7-week-old kittens. They're brothers, and they came from the same litter. And Very playful, as you can tell, whining away, happy as can be. So unfortunately, we end up with more kittens in the shelter because of spay and neuter issues. It is so important to spay and neuter all of your pets. It helps avoid overcluttering in the shelters, just a numerous, oh, I'm sorry. There you go, sweetie, look at the camera. Anyway, well, this is Peter and Brother Jack. Go to azhumane.org/spay and check out our clinic for spay and neuters.
Absolutely. And you know, if you're a rock climbing enthusiast, then these are the kittens for you. Thank you so much for that, ladies. And we work every day to help improve the lives of pets, not just in the Valley, but throughout Arizona. And we have a very exciting update of a bill that just passed. But first, let's hear about this tap dancer, Lisa.
Well, this handsome standard poodle with a short haircut is named Baboon. He is 2 years old, and believe it or not, a party poodle found as a stray. He is very excitable, as you can tell, but he was found as an injured stray, and he had such a matted coat. I don't know if you can see when he puts his butt in the camera, but he's got some wounds around his tail. He was very matted there, and this guy's tail never stops, which makes it worse, and it looks like he got kind of wet. So I don't know, for those of you who have dogs that require grooming, getting them wet when they're matted is never a good idea. So Baboon here got completely shaved down, and he is so handsome and so smart. He sits for treats. He is a beautiful coloring. He's short and as soft as a lamb, but he is what we call, and this isn't a negative thing, he's a high arousal dog. So they're a high energy breed, so let's get him someone who wants to do training, exercise, and he's smart as a whip, so he will be ready for somebody just to train him up and do some agility.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And also, just a quick note, we did pass SB 1053, which will allow us to have Arizona telemedicine for vets and our pets. That'll be coming up. We'll tell you more about that next week. But of course, we're coming full circle. We're going to introduce you to my co-host after the break. Welcome back to the show. Now, he's not doing it now, but he has definitely been getting a lot of belly rubs. And who doesn't want a nice belly rub on a Saturday morning, Janine?
Well, yeah, I would, but no, that's a little too much information. Yeah, not on camera. But oh my gosh, he is adorable. His name is Rocky, and he's 3 years old, and he's got some kind of hound mix to him, but his owners passed away, and we got him from another rescue group with our Project Reach Out, so we help out with other shelters, and so he is going to make someone a great dog. He's lovable. He's like, I mean, he's just so snuggy and loves to be petted, so you don't have to worry about any kind of issues. He does like treats, so what, are you doing a downward dog? Very good, yes, but he just needs some, a little bit of grooming. Even though they're a short-haired dog, you still definitely have to keep grooming them because they do shed a little bit. But, as long as you keep that up, no problems whatsoever. And he's going to make someone a great pet. And I think you need to come check him out.
Really? Absolutely.
Yes.
Who doesn't love a yoga dog? And our last pet of the show is definitely a looker. I mean, look at that little mustached man.
What a beauty this is. The blue eyes, the mustache. This is an incredible cute little kitty. Siblings of Alua and Neve, who you saw earlier on the show, found in a dumpster, rescued by a local animal control group. With us now, went off to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, got admitted into the bottle baby ICU, went to foster, eating gruel, transitioned to food, the whole bit, available for adoption right now. Don't abandon your pets. There are resources. Call our Pet Resource Center if you're having issues. Don't throw them in a dumpster like this. This one's going to end up a Rags to Riches story, though. Look how cute this little kitten is.
Oh my goodness, so cute. And yes, we're available every day to give pet resources to owners in need. So thank you so much for that, Perry. And like we mentioned throughout today's show, there are so many ways for you to be able to assist our homeless pets. First, by getting Toyota raffle tickets. Remember, it's going to end May 31st. And of course, this is the last weekend of free adoption. So if you're looking to add a furry friend to your home forever, then definitely visit azhumane.org/adopt. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this week. We'll see you right here next week for Pets on Parade.